My name's Drew Cranmer. I'm the Outreach Director for the Young Americans for Liberty.
My name's Eric Manda. I'm the Treasurer for Young Americans for Liberty, Wichita State Chapter.
For those that aren't aware, today is November 9th, the 20th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall, and we're kind of here to raise awareness about America's growing statist, socialist, and communist tendencies, and the fact that the majority of the legislation passed is not only unconstitutional, but is kind of taking our nation in a direction that we're greatly opposed to. We don't believe in a centralized federal government and central planning. We're in support of individual rights, individual liberties, and local and state governments, state sovereignty.
Basically, the idea is to educate and to start conversation with people, and to sort of get them to think about where they stand and what their place should be in the future of this country. And
the mission statement for the Young Americans for Liberty actually states that their mission is to train, educate, and mobilize youth activists committing to winning on principle and to cast leaders of tomorrow and reclaim policies, candidates, and direction of our government. By being involved on campus, we hope to do exactly that, and to raise awareness and convince people, young people like ourselves, to get involved, because the future of this country is in our hands. We'd like to hand out the law, but this is my own personal copy, and I haven't been giving it out. But we have it for reference. We certainly draw a lot of our beliefs from writings of people like Bastiat and I think, unfortunately, that's one area where we face a great battle because of the government to monopolize school systems and the indoctrination that takes place there. They kind of try to sugarcoat everything and put a friendly face on it, and I don't think a lot of people are aware of it. I've had some people ask, what these are pictures of, and I guess that's kind of just something I took for granted, that people knew what the Berlin Wall was. But as a group, we're a nonpartisan group, and our sign over here is kind of poking fun at both the Bush and Obama administration. And I think people kind of realize that when they approach us, that we're not pushing towards the right or the left. We're kind of pushing towards the center, and well, not centrist, but individual liberties, and we're just trying to bring about a change of mind for people, to stop thinking in that paradigm of the left and the right and liberal, conservative, Democrat, Republican.
A play on the famous poster, but with the word communist instead of hope. Has that provoked any sort of reaction?
We have had varied reaction from that. We actually had one lady that wanted to stand here and split hairs with us, which, but we realized certainly that he's not a communist. We feel he's kind of moving in that direction, but she wanted to kind of split hairs between the differences of socialism and communism, and which we certainly recognize, but that's not really the point. The point of the poster is to provoke interest and to draw people's attention. I think that's something.
We also want to make clear that most of us, at least I personally, do not believe there's much of a difference between Obama and past presidents, but his administration is the focus for at least the next 4 years, simply because he's the biggest threat to liberty at the time. So,
a man who claimed to bring about change has done nothing but further the intrusive and statist policies of the former administration.